Hi guys, good morning all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible?
Yes.
Right. So I think you just give me a second. I think I think some of you have joined for the today's class. Today is your first class, guys. I think most of you have joined for the today's class. Anyone guys, can you please let me know like how many of you have joined for the today's class? Today is your first class. Can you just raise your hand so that I can count how many of you joined for the today's class? Please, all of you. Who is joined for the today's class? Just can you raise your hands? Or at least in the chat window, who has joined for the first class? Can you let me know? Just type as first class in the chat window. Just I want to know is anybody has joined for the today's class? Okay, Anil, Purushottam, Parshuram. Right, sorry, Renuka. Okay. Any more else, guys? Three. I can see three people. Okay. So I think Anil and Parshuram and Renuka, there are three. Okay, Himbindu, you are also first class. Okay, fine. I think remaining, I can see Sirisha, you are from old session only. Sneha, okay, Sneha, you are the first class. Okay. Vijayender, I think you are from previous week. I think so. Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 people I can see. Maybe if maybe some more people have maybe also joined. Okay. Let me tell you about the course, guys. So already this batch was already started. So we already have I think 15 students has been already registered for the course. Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah. So already 15 participants are also there because we are still in the basic level. So we just want to add up a little bit, maybe another 10 more students may join. Generally, it will happen in every batch, guys. Okay, it's not only in your batch. In every batch, generally what we will do is after 10 days, we'll again add up some new students by conducting some new demos. So we are in very basic level. So don't worry about that. Just attend 2 or 3 classes, guys. Let me explain that. So just attend. So who are the people who joined for the today's class, guys, as a demo? The batch was already started, but very basic level concepts only we have started, guys. Okay, a very basic level. I'll just tell you also what are the things that has been happened. Just I'll tell you the applications. So basics means like what is introduction to Power BI. So what is Power BI? Nowadays, all of them introduction of Power BI. So what is Power BI is used for? What is a data visualization tool? What are the other tools are there? Apart from just a little bit introduction about that. And after that, we started with installation. Installation is very easy, guys. Anybody can do the installation. Just go to online and just check it out, download Power BI. You can download it, guys. After that, just I started with a small introduction of how to import the data. Importing of data I have shown. Importing of the data, how to import the data I have explained. And just I started with reporting was not yet started, guys. How to start with transforming of data. In that, just a very few options, guys. Like how can you choose the very simple option, how to choose the columns, how to choose the rows, and how to choose how to sort the data. Just these are the topics what that has been happened, guys. Sorting the data in ascending or descending order. Just these are the topics that has been happened, guys. Correctly, if you can learn it in a correct way, guys, just hardly 1 hour 2 hours it will take, guys. Just introduction, installation, importing of data. Just started with the basic transformations. 3 transformations we covered: choose columns, choosing the rows, and sorting the column. Up to here, these are the basic level, guys. So today the main topics, actually already we started, but the main concepts in Power BI will start from today onwards. So I think 5-6 candidates I can see who has joined for the today's class. So please attend the classes, guys. 3-4 days you can just continue the classes. Whatever the sessions you have missed, those topics we will give you as a recorded videos. There will be given as a recorded videos. So just we may get some recorded videos. If you go through the recorded videos, you can just cover up those particular topics, guys. If you want, if anybody feels that, sir, we are missing some topics we didn't understood from the video, no worries. I can take a backup session. I can take you, guys. Maybe not by same time. I'm going to take, because 9:30 to 10:30 is your batch timing, right? So I'm going to take a backup on Saturday and Sunday like that. I can cover up, I can arrange the backup sessions, guys. So in that backup sessions, what I will do is I will cover these 5 topics. Maybe on the next Saturday and Sunday, I'll take a backup class and I'll cover up those particular topics. But no need to worry about that. 1 or 2 classes you attended, guys, easily we can understand that particular concept. It's nothing started, only basic level concepts only we have been started. Just give me a second. Right. If anybody, if you can't hear the voice, guys, please rejoin once again. Just log off and log in once again, because sometimes there may be audio settings may be missing, guys. Okay, fine. Hope all of you guys, hope who has joined for the today's class, I can see 5-6 people are there. So who has joined? Already 15 students out of the today's class, whatever I can see, 15 participants already they have registered for the course. Just we want to add up more students, because everyone may not be joining on this first day itself. Generally what happens here is for every 15 days, we'll conduct a demo like that. Basically, like what are the after completion of the basics before starting with the main topic. So today I'm starting with the main topic. So guys who has joined for the today's class, don't worry about the today's class. Slowly you will understand it. Attend 2 or 3 classes. Just observe what we are doing here. So just understand them. Meanwhile, what we will do is once you register for the course, I'll ask my backend team to share the recorded videos. I'll give you the basic recorded videos like importing of Power BI, installation, importing. I will give you the introduction classes for the backups. You'll get it. After that, you can start transforming the data. Anyhow, today I'll start the transforming of data. Already started. Just a basic level only. You can install and you can start working with them. Okay. Fine. So if you have any questions, guys, who has joined for the today's class, if you have any questions at the end of the class, I will take up the questions. So you can just follow, guys. Okay. So anybody, just for a quick understanding, if you want, so what is Power BI? Power BI is a data visualization tools. Okay. So why should I learn the data visualization? To convert our raw data into beautiful visuals, we have to work with the data visualization tools. Okay. Simple, guys. If anybody wants to install the Power BI, install Power BI or download Power BI, you say, guys. It's a download Power BI. Directly, it will launches the page. If you want, I'll share the link also, guys. I'll share the link. So from here, you have to download it, guys. Which one you have to download? Power BI desktop, you have to download it, guys. I think July update was already released, guys. So July update was already released, guys. I think who are the guys who has already, we installed the June update, right? This is July update, guys. So already on the 10th of this month, July update was already released. Generally, they will release around 20th of the month, but they have released it this version, guys. I think very small changes they have done. Main version, they will again release it in the almost somewhere around 20th, they will release it. A new update also released it, guys. You can see on July 10th, they have released it. So whatever we are using is June update. You guys also can update it to the latest version, guys. Just download this Power BI desktop setup x34, 64-bit, download it, guys. 500 MB is the space. Installation is very, very easy. Just click on next option, guys. You can do the installation. Okay. So installation of Power BI is very easy, guys. Nothing to worry about that. Just install it. Once you install it, there is a Power BI desktop has been got created here now. So I'll just open this Power BI desktop. So if you want to create a new project, you have to create a new project, guys, or else I will open an existing project. I will open it. So guys who has been starting from today's class, so you guys can install a new one. What we can install it. See there is something called as a blank report was there. So click on the blank report and open it. But I'm not going to open the blank report because already I created the project. So 2 days before only on Saturday, we have taken the Saturday, we didn't take in the class. On Friday, we have taken the last class. Saturday and Sunday given the off. So batch 9:30 AM, if I open it, it is clean. Nothing I started with them, guys. Just I imported some tables. I just imported some few tables I imported. You can see that particular tables are imported here now, just few tables. So I'll tell you how to import it also. It's very easy. Here we have a get data option is there. Here you can import the text or CSV files, or you can import the Excel workbook. Only 2 things I discussed. I'll share the files also today. If you have missed the previous classes, I have shared the files. So these files you have to just select it, guys. Just select the file and just click on open. Automatically the file will be imported. That's it. Apart from nothing to do with the case. This is going to be just how I imported the data, guys. See there, immediately one data is going to be gets coming here. Previews the data. Click on the load. Data will be loaded. So just I given some introduction about this. I didn't started with any main concepts also, guys. Mainly we started with transforming of the data. So here we can see very clearly transform the data. Once you click on transform the data, it will open a separate window called as a Power Query Editor. Just here, just started with basic transformation, guys, like how to choose the column. Very simple, guys. I selected these columns. I want to remove the columns. So whatever the columns I selected, those will be removed. Here on the right hand side, you can see the step. You can just undo the step. It will remove the steps. Don't worry. Who has been 5-6 people, I can see who has joined. So those people, you can just go through the recordings and you can study that concepts. Okay. Anyhow, as I said that, right, I will also arrange a backup session on the Saturday and Sunday. So whatever the topics you have missed, I'll take up the backup sessions on Saturday and Sunday. I'll take up the backup sessions, guys. Okay. Fine. That's it, guys. Only these three options only we covered, guys. See there easily anybody can learn this option, guys. Very basic level only we have started. Which columns you want to remove? So remove the columns, remove the other columns. See, I selected these three columns, guys. If I select the remove columns, only those columns will be removed. Remove other columns means other columns will be removed. And after that, choosing the rows. Very easy, guys. How many rows you want to choose? I said that I want to keep the top 10 rows. I said top 10 rows, I want to keep it. So first 10 rows, it will keep it, guys. Remaining rows, it is going to remove them. Same opposite of that, we can have the option called as in remove top rows. That's it. Remove the top rows. Remove the top rows means first 10 rows it will remove. Remaining rows it will keep it. Like that, we are having removing of bottom rows, removing of range of rows, removing the rows with duplicate values, removing the rows with errors. Same here also we have the data. Sorting, ascending, descending order. That's it, guys. So I want to sort the data in the ascending, descending order. You know the concept, right? Sorting. See, automatically the data is going to be sorted according to the ascending and descending order. It is going to be gets done like this. Okay. So anyhow, these are the things that we have already covered, guys. So from today, the main advanced concepts is going to be start from the today's class, guys. That's why we have arranged it. We just added some demo here now. Demo means it does not start from basics, just the basics are over. So remaining guys who has joined for the today's class, you can go through the recording videos. I'll ask my backend team to send the recording videos. They'll send you some basic recording videos, go through them. Just what are the demos has been happened, you can understand that. Remaining classes will give a backups for them once you registered for the course. But you can attend 3 or 4 demos, 3 demos you can attend at a free of cost. Please attend, even if you don't understand these classes also, don't worry. Slowly you can understand the topic and you can cover the previous concepts and then you can understand these concepts, guys. Okay, fine. So that is the things that has been happened, guys. So if you have any questions at the end of the class, I'll take the questions, guys. Okay, if you have any further questions from your side. Okay, that's it for the that is about that. What are the previous classes happened? These are the topics, guys. So clearly speaking, these are the topics. Just introduction to Power BI, just installation, importing of data, just now shown, transforming of data, choosing the columns, choosing the rows, and how to sort the data. So these are the topics, guys. Correctly, 1 hour, 2 hours, guys. If you can just spend 2 hours of time, that's why I'm saying that. Saturday and Sunday, I'll take a demo session. So Saturday, 1 hour, Sunday, 1 hour, I'll take it. So you can cover up those particular backup session. Meanwhile, you can just continue the classes, guys. Okay, fine. So now let us start with let us continue with this, guys. So as I already said that choose columns, removing of columns. So you decide which columns you want to keep, which columns you want to remove. Choose which rows you want to keep, which rows you want to remove, and sorting in ascending order, sorting in descending order. See, for example, selected the color column. I said ascending. So automatically alphabetical order. See, black to yellow. So black, it will start from the black and ends with the yellow. If I put it in descending order, guys, then it starts with yellow and it is going to be ends with the black. Why? Because the alphabetical order B, black color, and yellow is going to be at the last, what we can see then. Okay, fine. So this is the one what I already discussed in the last class. So anyhow, coming to this option, guys, once again, I'll tell you guys, once again, I'll show you once again here. Just we have to open this Power Query Editor. See, getting the data is done from here, guys. Only 2 options I covered. Text or CSV file, Excel workbook. Plus then we can transform the data. So click on the transform data, guys. A separate window will open like this. So this is your Power BI desktop. This is what we call it as Power Query Editor, where we can transform the data. Any changes you want to do, all the changes we can perform here, guys. Any type of a transformations. Like which columns you want to keep, which columns you want to remove, which rows you want to keep, which rows you want to remove. Or do you want to have the data in the sorting order, ascending, descending, All these options we have covered, guys. So just only these three options only we covered, guys. See, there are two options are there. Nothing is there. Managing the columns, reducing the rows, and sorting the data. So these are the options we already covered, guys. So don't worry, even if you missed the previous classes, don't worry. Continue for 2 or 3 classes. There are nothing important for the coming classes. You can just continue, guys. You can just continue. If you know how to import the data, how to edit the data, remaining topics are one by one. They will recover, guys. We are again going to cover all those topics once again. Anyhow, as I explained you, this split columns and group by columns, we are not going to cover now, guys. Why? Because these are little bit advanced concepts. We have still in the basic level only. So from today onwards, we are going to start with this. So go ahead, you can understand the concepts. Okay, once again, guys. So the people who are already attended the previous classes, we already discussed about that. Whenever we imported the data, along with importing the data, Power BI automatically applies some steps, guys. What are the steps? See the steps, guys. For example, insurance data set was there. Whenever I imported the data, if you know that, first it will read the data from the source. See there? It will read the data from the source, guys. This is the data. See, observe carefully how the column names are taken. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5, column 6, column 7. Why? Because in every CSV file we import, the header will be there at the first row. So what the Power BI will do, it will read the entire data, guys. Total data it is going to read. It thinks that entire data in the CSV file is the data. That's why headers are taken as column 1, column 2, column n. Automatically, as we know that first row will be taken as a header automatically. This is done automatically by the system, guys. Promoted the headers. So first row has been promoted as the headers, and automatically the data type will automatically changes. Power BI automatically chooses the data type by itself, guys. So once we import the data, Power BI automatically reads the data and automatically it promotes the header. First row is promoted as a header, as you can see, and automatically the data types has been changed. But sometimes we want to explicitly change the data types by ourselves. Sometimes we have to change it, guys. So by default, Power BI does automatically, but in some situations, we have to change the data type. So data type changing is a very important concept here, guys. So it will take almost our today's class. We'll completely discuss only on the data types concept. Maybe first these three concepts I'll cover up today, guys. These three options. Very easy, very simple, guys. Observe carefully once carefully, guys. I removed the change data type. Once you remove the change data type step here, guys, can you observe carefully? Every column has been having a column name because promoted the headers already. But before the column, every column you can see something like ABC, 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 ABC. What is that ABC stands for? It represents the data type of the column, guys. Mainly, it is going to represent the data type of the column. What do you mean to say ABC means? It is a text column by default, guys. Once again, it is called as a text column. By default, this Power BI supports different data types, guys. Numeric data types, date-related data types, text-related data types. Let me tell you, everything you can see in, guys. So coming to the numeric data types, you know that basically everyone have the idea. So numeric data types means generally in any programming language, if you see, we are having something called as an integers. You know what is meaning of integers? A positive and negative values, which does not have any decimal points, right? 10, 20, minus 1, 2, 3, 4. These are what generally we call it as integers. In Power BI, we are going to call them as whole numbers. Basically, mathematically, if you see, guys, whole numbers means generally we all of you know that. Whole numbers are generally mathematically, if you see, 1 to n is called as whole numbers. Okay, natural numbers. Natural numbers are going to be from 0 to n. And whereas integers are from minus n to plus n generally. But here in Power BI, we are going to call it as whole numbers, generally represented with a symbol like 1, 2, 3 will come, guys. See there? If you want, I'll show you the example. How do you change the data type? Multiple ways we have it, guys. Can observe carefully, select any column towards any column. On the left hand side, you can see there is some ABC symbol is there. Click there, guys. Can you see there? There is a data type called as whole numbers, 1, 2, 3. So if you want, we can change the data type, guys. Just simple, we can change the data type. it has been changed to an whole number data type. And do you observe what happened, guys? Whenever the text column, every column by default is treating it as a text only, guys. Every column, it is treating it as a text. And can you see there, the columns are going to be on the, what we can see, the alignment is on the left-hand side, guys. Can observe carefully. Every column is having the data aligned to the left-hand side, left alignment. But once if you change, children, it is a number data type. You can change it to whole number. Automatically, can observe carefully, guys. It has been moved towards the right-hand side. And whenever we have a decimal point, 27.9, 33.77, 33, this is what we call it as a fixed, a decimal number, what we call it as. So this is what we call it as a decimal number. Can you see there? 22.9, 33.77, 33, 22.705. These are what we call it as a float type of data type or a decimal type of data type. For example, if you choose it as a whole number, nothing will happen, guys. Nothing will happen. It is going to accept it, but it will take only the integer value, but decimal part will not be considered here. That's why you can see the numbers are going to be something like this. See that previously it is 28 point something, 34 point something, but now I cannot see. So what do you do now? Undo the changes. Change it to which is going to be decimal data type again back. So replace the current, again we have got it back, guys. So see, very simple. It is the decimal type of data type. Come to the charges. Again, this also we can convert into decimal number. But some of you may get it out saying that, sir, what is this fixed decimal type of data type? Nothing is there. Fixed decimal means we have a fixed number of digits after the decimal point. See there? In this case, if you can see, guys, some of them are having 3 digits. Some after decimal I'm talking about. Some of them are having 3 digits. Some of them are having 4 digits. Some of them are having 5 digits. Some of them may have a little bit. 5 digits is there. I think so. 5 digits is maximum we have it, guys. But whenever I said it is going to be a fixed decimal data type represented with a dollar symbol, everyone will have a fixed size of only 2 decimal points only we have it, guys. Can you see there? Only 2 decimals. Maybe they may have 3, 4, 5 digits, but I'm going to take only and only 2 digits only. It is going to take it, guys. See there here. Same apply for BMI also. 27.9, 33.77. I'll do one thing, guys. Change the data type here. Click here. Change it to which is going to be decimal. If you change it to fixed decimal, what will happen? You see 27.9 is going to be converted into 27.90. 33.77 converted into 33.77. Like that, a fixed decimal or whether it is going to be a decimal data type. Decimal means how many digits are there, that many digits it will take. See there. How many digits are there? 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, whatever you have. But whenever I change it to fixed here, guys, only the fixed number only it is going to take. Only 2 digits after the decimal point it will take it. Got it. And one more thing also we can see. There is 1,000 separator is coming. 16,864. But whenever we convert into decimal point, you can see that I converted into decimal point, guys. I'm not getting any 1,000 separator. Commas are not coming. If I convert into an integer whole number also, guys, we are not going to be getting any such kind of the commas what we are getting. And obviously we know something called as an percentage. See there? Nothing is there, guys. It is going to be placed as something like this is going to be some percentage like this. It is going to be percentage. Don't worry. 0.1 generally, guys, 0.1 is what we call it as, because we know that no, guys, it is going to be 0.1 into which is going to be the 100 what it will take it. That's why what it is going to take is 0.1 into 100 means you know that no, it is going to be 10%. So that is the reason why you have got this value, guys. Normally it is going to be 1725.55. Basically, it is 1725 point, which is going to be 5523. Something is a number we have it. So whenever we convert into percentage, what happens now? Multiplied by 100%. So it is going to has become 1,72,555.23%. So whenever you want to represent in format of percentage, you can see here, guys. Can you see the same number? 1725.5523 into 100, 1725.55.23% what it is showing you. So coming to numbers, there are 4 different type of data types: whole number, decimal number, that is decimal, a fixed decimal, and we have a percentage is there. Very easy to identify, guys. Very easy to identify. See there. Decimal means 1.2. Let us say that this is a whole number. It is going to be 123. If it is a fixed decimal, we'll get a dollar symbol. If it is percentage, we are going to get a percentage symbol. So easily we can identify what type of data type they are. Convert this into, let us say that a fixed decimal data type. See there, decimal is there, whole number is there, a fixed decimal is there, and this is percentage. Total 4 options we have it, guys. So changing the data type in Power BI is very easy. Maybe if you have learned some languages, if you learn any programming languages, guys, so there will be some kind of encoding. So it is going to be integer. I'm not talking about specific language, but in some languages, we have to do like this, guys. If you want to convert, for example, a string is there. If you want to convert this into number or an integer, we have to say int dot parse. So then we have to give the string value. Then it will convert this into an integer data type. But in Power BI, it's not required, guys. Multiple ways are there to convert your data type. This is one option, guys. This is going to be one option. Second option is going to be nothing but, can you see, guys? There is going to be here also on the toolbar. Can you see? We already have a data type is there. Multiple options in Power BI. Which one is convenient for yourself? You can use it, guys. See, this is a column. So ABC stands for string, guys. 1, 2, 3 stand for whole number. 1.2 stand for decimal. Dollar symbol stand for fixed decimal. And percentage is going to be stand for, which is going to be percentage. Just click here, guys. Automatically click on the left hand side on the symbol, not on the right hand side. Not on here also. Just click on the symbol, guys. Automatically all the list of data types will come. Decimal number, fixed decimal, whole number, percentage. Or else go here. Here also we can convert it, guys. Same options will come, guys. Decimal number, fixed decimal number, whole number, percentage. I'll convert into decimal number, guys. I'm converting into decimal number. Again, data was back. I want to convert this into an whole number or a decimal number. Convert into decimal number here, guys. Automatically, it is going to be converts like this. See there, whole number, the decimal number means how many decimals are there, that many only. But whenever you set fixed decimal, then we can see the data, guys. It is going to be 0.00, 1.00, 3.00, 0.00, like that, what we can see the data. So almost all changing the data, not only changing of data type, guys, any option we can change very easily in Power BI. I'll tell you one more option. So why I'm avoiding multiple options. Why? Because is, guys, you will get confused which option we have to use. See there? That's why slowly one by one, we can do it, guys. So see there what I'm going to do now. Simple. I'm going to right click here. Here we can simply click here, or else one more technique is there, guys. Right click here. We have an option. So many options will be there here, guys. See, removing of columns, removing of other columns. Almost all these options are available on the right click column also. See there, we are having something called as change data type. Currently it was decimal number, fixed decimal, whole number, percentage, date or time, date or time zone, which is going to be duration, which is going to be a text. We are having a multiple options like this, guys. Can you see there? So this is a way how we can change the data type, guys. So multiple options are there. Just click here, change the data type as you require. Number of children, whole number. You can convert it. It's asking, do you want to replace the current? Say replace current. Or else right click here and we have the option called as and change type. You can change the data type here. And coming to whole numbers, it is going to be whole numbers are coming here. See that, for example, it is a string, guys. If you try to convert this into string, means nothing but text column, guys. See that. It is nothing but it is a text column, what we can see. See that these are all numerical categories, guys. This is numerical category. See, there is one separation is coming. These are all date related categories, guys. And only text related category, only one is there. ABC stands for it is a text. If it is the Boolean value, guys, true or false, you have a true or false, then it is going to be, can you see, there is going to be something like a true or false, whatever you want. So now let us say that if I try to convert this into, see, if I convert the age into text column, I don't have any problem, guys. I can convert into text column, no problem. See there, 19.00 has been got converted into text like this, guys. But if I try to convert the text into an integer, you know that female, male, if I try to convert into something like a whole number, you will get an error. See guys, all of them are going to be errors guys. Complete data has been converted into errors. Now see the option here now, remove the errors, remove the rows which is containing errors. It will remove all the rows which are containing the errors guys. Okay, so don't worry guys, who has missed the previous classes, who joined for today's class, just follow up the class. Just 1 or 2 days only, it is little bit confusion, but from third day, we can understand what I'm talking about that. Okay, see there, this is going to be the values what we can see. Install them. You also try to just work on it. We can understand the concepts guys, right? So this is a way how we have to convert the data type. So maximum Power BI automatically converts the data type automatically guys. In the case if Power BI didn't converted the data types automatically, manually we can convert it. See there, age, I'm converting into, just here we have the option. We converted into whole number. Gender is anyhow text only. BMI is I'll take it as a decimal number. Children is going to be whole number, I'll take it guys. Even you can convert multiple columns also guys at a time. I'll do one thing. I want to convert age and children to whole numbers at a time. So what I will do now, I'll convert into whole numbers guys. BMI and the charges, I want to convert this into text type, decimal data types. So I converted into decimal at a time guys. No need to convert one by one. Gender and the region and the smoker, all these are going to be text type of data types. See guys. So right now we are working with only numbers and strings. We are not working with any dates, but in coming classes, we also work with the dates also guys. Right, later, it's not right immediately, we don't require them. Later, we are going to work with those particular concepts also. We are going to work in the coming classes. Okay. Now, coming to this discussion guys, anyhow, though we are not discussing now, let me tell you about what is going to be text, what is going to be date time data types. You know that, right? What is meaning of date type? Date time is nothing but works with dates and times. See there, easily we can identify guys. We are having date is there, time is there, date time is there, duration is there, time zone is there. We almost are somewhere having 5 different types of options guys. Later we'll study them. There is no need to worry about that, but observe the difference guys. Can observe carefully, only date, calendar symbol will come. Calendar and time is coming guys. Calendar means date. Clock means it is a time is coming. Only clock is coming. That is what we call it as a time. What is this guys? It is not a clock. It is a stop clock. Generally we know that, right? Stop clock means in generally most of the sports event, etc. They want to know how many seconds it has been captured. So they cannot count it, right? So once you start with 0, it will count how many seconds are there. Stop clock, duration. Hours, minutes, seconds, how many hours? 10 minutes, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. It is a duration. See there, a clock is coming as well as the globe symbol is coming guys. Date, time or time zone, what we can see. As I already said that, right, there are 5 types are there. In numbers, we have 4 types are there. Coming to strings, there is only 1 type is there. So later, right now I'm not working with because we don't have any date and time columns as of now. We have them guys, but we are not aware about that. See, there is a table called as a dim customer table is there. See there, birth date. There is a calendar symbol is there. This is what we call it as a date type of data type. See there, here we can see date. This is a date column guys. And there is another date columns are also there. Maybe if we can see, yes, this is also going to be a kind of a date type of data type. See there, date is there. If you want to change, I can convert into date and time. But being there is no date and time is there, you will get time clock as 00 hours, 00 minutes, 00 seconds. If I convert this into, let us say that it's a time zone. So time zone means we know that, right? Indian time zone. According to my system, it is Indian time zone. You know that Indian time zone is going to be plus 5:30 from GMT time, right? It is going to be plus 5:30 from GMT time. Can you see? 1901-2011, 00 hours, 00 minutes, 00 seconds. And it is saying that my time zone is plus 5:30 because we know that our Indian standard timing is going to be plus 5:30. If anyone is working from US timing, guys, you know that, right? US timing is going to be negative from the GMT time because you know that global, according to the global, what are the location is there, geographic location is there. So whatever the locations which are going to be after whatever the GMT we have taken, that will be positive, what we can see. They will come as a negative. In your system, you check it out, guys. You will get minus from minus 430, minus 530. You have it right according to the whatever the US time zones you are working on it. So don't expect that, guys, because currency, times, generally it will changes from one time zone to another time zone. Numbers and strings, we don't have a confusion, guys. But when you're working with currency, if I say currency, I may get rupee, you may get dollar, somebody may get euro, somebody may get some other thing. But in my system, I'm going to get, let us say that GMT plus time is, it is going to be 530. So don't worry about them. But we have 5 different type of data types are there, guys. There are 5 different type of data types in date type of data types. Once again, in numbers, what are we, what we have it, guys? Whole numbers, we have a decimal, we have a fixed decimal, and we have a something called as a percentage. Whereas coming to the numerical values, sorry, coming to the date, right now I'm not discussing date, time. Very simple, guys. Date, time, we have a duration, and we have something called as an date, time zone is there. So coming to the string columns, it is going to be text, guys, what we call it as a text columns. And even we are having something called as a true or false. True and false is nothing but what we call it as a Boolean value, what we can call it as. Leave the binary later. Leave the binary, does not matter. You may get some error in the part of that. Okay, leave it. Later we'll discuss about those particular topics. So like this, guys, converting the data from one data type to another data type is a very, very simple option. We can convert it. It's a very simple option, guys. There are multiple options are there. Here, right click here. There is an option called as an transform data is there. Change type is there. We can change the data type as you require. Whenever, if you want, we can just click on this particular data here. And there we can see the different types of data types. You can select any one of the option. Or else directly from the toolbar, we are having an option is there. From here also, we can change the data type. Multiple options, guys. Not only this, in coming classes also, we have multiple options are there. Data type, detect data type. One small point, guys. Instead of you deciding the data type, guys, Power BI automatically can change the data type automatically by itself. See there. Currently, this is a number data type, but it is taken as a text. You ask the Power BI, don't worry. Later I'll tell you. It is there in the transform tab. Detect data type. See, I selected the entire columns and just I click on detect data type. Power BI automatically changes the data types. See that price was changed to numbers. Mileage is also converted into numbers. Here I converted manually, but model, color, and transmission, they have left over as it is the strings. So already we discussed about Power BI automatically converts the data from one data type to another data type automatically. You need not to convert the data type manually, guys. Okay. As I said clearly, data type concept is simple topic only, guys, but it is a little bit time taking process. Okay. So once again, just as of now, guys, it is going to be numeric data types. I explained you 4 type of data types: whole numbers, decimal, and we have seen the fixed decimal, and we have seen the percentage. Coming to the text, we have, that means string. We are having a text column where we have the ABC. ABC means it is a text. By default, you verify, guys, whenever we import the data from any table, by default, whenever we import the data from any table, guys, what you can find here is, first of all, it will read the column like this, guys. This is the data. And automatically I'll tell you that option also, guys. So automatically the headers are promoted from the first row. And see the data types, guys, automatically change it the data type. Otherwise, the data types will be like this. See there? It is ABC, 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 ABC. All of them are going to be shown as an, which is going to be shows you as a string type of data type. So you choose the data type. Okay, this is string. Okay, fine. But what about these 3 columns? There are not strings. We want to convert them. Right click here, change data type. Automatically, currently it is changed as selected as a text here, guys. Change it to which is going to be whole number. All of them are converted. Yes, yeah.
Instead, we selecting it,
Mm.
we select the columns and then you said it automatically detects that. Can you show
Yes,
that?
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, automatically it will do that. But in some cases, we have to explicitly, we have to do sometimes. Understood? So most of the cases,
this table now it is selected as a text type, right?
By default, now you can see by default currently see, this is what data has been done first initially.
Okay.
Okay. Where is the headers are there? Headers are not, see, headers are not taken. That's why what it has taken, all the columns has taken as a text type of data type initially.
Okay.
Now what I'm doing is this headers, we have to promote it for as a headers. The first row should be promoted as a headers.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see below this only we have this option is there? What is the option?
Yes.
We have use the first row as the headers. Then what will happen? First row has been promoted as a headers and automatically Power BI changed the data type.
Okay. Is the data type correct now?
Yes, correct. Yes, yes.
Okay.
So this is a text. This
Yeah.
is a bronze, which is a whole number. This is also whole number.
Yeah.
This is also whole number.
Yeah. In which scenario we will use detect data type?
We detect data types means, see, generally we are seeing the data here. See, normally what happened here is, this is the data. Only there are just matter of 10 records are there.
Okay.
So clearly it is visible for me. Which type of data type is best option? It is visible. For example, come to some other tables like this. So let us say that I'm expecting that this is going to be some kind of a numerical values it is. But this is not depending only on the data that is visible here now. Otherwise, you take something fact internet sales. Just an example. See there are 60,000 records are there in this table basically.
Okay.
Okay. So let us imagine that this what we are thinking here is this column is going to be somewhere it is going to be numeric data type is going to be okay. Just fine. Whatever it may be, let us say that we thought that it is going to be some data is there. But as part of your primary investigation, just primarily when you say that all of them are going to be zeros or maybe ones, two, something you may have a data. It will not be always zero. There may be some ones, twos, threes also they may be there. So primarily investigation is it reveals that it is only kind of a string. It's going to be in a whole number. It's already decided whole number.
Yes.
For example, in the case somewhere in the data, somewhere some position due to one value, due to that value, that means wrongly they have entered some data as something like X or Y they entered. But for ourselves, it assumes that it is like an integer data type. You change it, but that will convert into an error. It will convert it. You understood? So primarily, whenever the data is small, it is very visible to us. That's why what I am going to do is instead of choosing the data type by myself, let me do one thing. Currently, it is taken as a string type of data type. So now I'm asking the Power BI, you choose the best type of data type, detect data type. If really there is no more strings are there in the data, 100% it will convert into an integer. Otherwise, it says that I can't convert this into integer. Better to take it as a text type of data type. Then you will understand that why it is not converting. Successfully converted means fine, everything is a numeric format only. But due to some reason, if there is any text format is there, it won't convert it. Then we can understand that, okay, there is some problem with the data in the column. So let us verify what is the problem in the data. Right?
Yeah, but in real time, how do we use data type? Because we don't even know the problem is there in the sheet itself, right?
That's why if you see, I'll show you the practically. So what file it is? Fact internet sales, right?
Correct.
Okay, let me open the fact internet sales file once. See, in real time, we can't say that. Don't assume that all the data is going to be correct data is coming. You may get, you may not get.
Correct.
Okay. There is a further investigation is there because we are at very basic level, right? So what is the name of the table? Fact internet sales, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me fact internet sales. Adventure works in that fact internet sales is the sheet.
Okay. Page. Yeah.
It's a file is the same file. Adventure works, but sheet is fact internet sales. Okay. Discounted amount is the column what we have taken, right? Okay. Somewhere we have taken total 60,000 records are there here. Let me change one of this value as some n character like n. So we don't know what is the reason for that. Maybe we have got that
mistake. Yeah.
Mistake.
It's a
right.
mistake. Yeah.
Save the file. I saved the file. Now again, just refresh the data once. Let me, no need to load the data once again. I can just refresh the data once. I'm refreshing the data. You have taken the, what discounted price is the name of the column. Just give me a second. Data is getting loaded. It's loading because 60,000 records.
Yeah, later, difference between refresh and load? Same
refresh is nothing but data loading is going to take place. Refresh itself is loading the data. Generally, what we'll do is first time when you are loading the data, we'll say load. Next time when you're second time you're loading the data, we call it as refresh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. So this is going to be, where is the norm in the column? Discounted price.
Compound,
You can observe carefully what type of data type it has been chosen.
It's an
Generally it
whole
is
number.
ABC and 1, 2, 3. No. ABC is there, 1, 2, 3 is there.
Text
That is
type.
generally what we call it as. Any data type we call it as. See there. Generally that happens only in Excel sheet. Not generally we don't have a data type like that. By default, it has chosen as any type of data type. By default, see.
That means it adds up text and numbers, right?
Alphabets means both alphabets as well as digits. Generally any. See, yeah. When you read the data from Excel sheet, do you observe when you read the data from CSV file, default is going to be text column. But when you import the data from Excel sheet, what will happen here is by default, they are treated as any type of data type. So let me do one thing. Let me try to convert this into which column? Discounted price. I'm trying to convert. My assumption is nothing but it is a whole number. So I'm just converting this into what type of data type? I'm trying to convert this into and whole number I'm converting because I'm choosing that it is whole number is going to be better. There is no problem, converted. But wherever that X value comes, that is going to be an error. So do you want to identify the error? So you know the concept, keep errors. Then automatically I can identify that there is one error is there.
Okay.
Do you identify? So in that situation, what I'm going to do now, instead of you change the data type, let us ask the Power BI, you detect the data type. See what type of data type it has converted. It has converted. So best type of data type is going to be, see, even I didn't change it the data. Once again, I'm showing you. I didn't change it the data type. Detect the data type. Okay,
yes.
Once you detect the data type, what happened here now? It has been converted into automatically into numerical value. It has been converted, but there is an error has been there. So in such cases, sometimes what we have to do is better because what it will do is nothing is there. By default, profiling is going to be done based on, don't worry, this all yet to come in the coming classes. Okay. Yeah. So now column profiling is going to be done on the entire data set because what it is generally does is it will check only for the first 1,000 values and does that. And then it will profiles the data. Now you can see there is some error it is showing you clearly. This symbol is nothing but error symbol only. Okay. So by that kind of an application, but when I done with 1,000 records, I can't identify the error there.
Yeah, understood. Because the error is more than 1,000 records. Yeah.
Yes.
It's somewhere far. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So, but our error is there in somewhere around 46,000 record. It was there, no?
Yeah.
So that is the reason. So like that, some cases what you will do is instead of you deciding the data type, ask the Power BI to decide the data type automatically by itself. It will chooses what is going to be the best optimal value. It is going to show the application.
So if it chooses, then it corrects the data.
It won't correct the data. Data correction will not take place.
It will show error is there then.
Error is there. It will show, but it converted. But there is an error is there. It won't correct the data. It only choosing the data type only. So that is the reason why it is going to be shows an error. So whenever I said entire data set, then there is going to be error in this particular column. See that there is an error is there. We have to rectify that. Here we have the option called as in home ribbon only. We have remove rows, keep rows is there. We have keep errors are there. So if you say keep errors, it will tell you that where is a error record is there.
And then if based on the requirement, we'll rectify the error. And
we can rectify that. We have the options call it as we have the options are there. So do you want to we have a sorry, keep errors are there. So I want to rectify that error. So we have the options is there. I want to like what we can see, replace the error values. So I want to replace that error value with 0. Then automatically what will happen here is the error will be, it will replace that error value with 0 value. Now there is no error is there like that.
And automatically the replaced value will be counted again.
That will be automatically, it will be counted.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyhow, that's in the ahead classes actually. There are in the ahead classes. Okay.
Doubt only I have.
Yeah. Even there are multiple techniques are there. There is going to be some profiling options are there. So once if you go for column profile, automatically they will tell you. So how many valid values are there? How many errors are there? All these options, whatever the steps are there, everything it is going to tells you. Let me convert this into a whole number. When I convert into a whole number, it is going to, one error will come, right? So it will tell you that like how many errors are there, all these things, what we can see. See, it is going to be shows you that there is going to be error is there. There are some errors are there. One error is there, which is going to be shows you what is an error like that. We have some options are there. Profilings will be there. If you do the profiling, it will tell you. Clearly at the bottom, it will tell you how many rows are there. 60,399 rows are there, and there is going to be one error is there. Like that, it will tell you the errors. Okay. So that is a purpose. So instead of you choosing the data type, if you are confident, see, in this data is there. So this data is going to be a very small data set, for example. In this type of data type, which type of data type you have to choose? You can easily, choose it. Yes, it is a perfectly whole number. Here also perfectly whole number. Here also perfectly whole number. You can convert it. Otherwise, you can ask instead of seeing one by one changing, select all the 4 columns at a time. And then directly we have an option is there. Where what is an option is there? Simple, we can say that it is going to be transform the data is there. So here, detect the data type. Automatically all the columns at a time. So one more advantage is saving the time. If there are 20 columns are there or 30 columns are there, instead of manually choosing, you select the option and directly ask the Power BI, you choose the data type. So automatically it is going to choose the data type automatically. Okay. So observe carefully, changing the data type is very easy topic, guys, but you can see how much time it has been taken. Anyhow, I'll just finish off in, guys. So today we have just covered how to change the data type. Either 3 ways we are having. Click here, change the data type as you require, or right click here, we have the option called as change data type, or from here in the toolbar, we are having the data type is there. These are the data types what we can see. So guys who has joined for the today's class, you can just identify like how simple the concepts is going to be there. Today you covered that. So meanwhile, I'll ask my backend team to send the recorded videos also, guys. They'll send you the recorded videos of demo sessions. Just go through them. We'll get some basic understanding about the Power BI. And I also give you the recorded videos of last 1 or 2 classes of time once you registered for the course, so that you can cover up them. Otherwise, don't worry. In the weekend, I'm going to take a demo session also. I'm going to take a backup session, guys, Saturday and Sunday. I don't want to break up the class, regular timing. Saturday and Sunday, I'll take up a demo, a backup session. I'll take it after the completion of the class. I don't even break the Saturday's class also. After completion of Saturday's regular class, I'll take the backup session, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. If anybody having any questions, guys, who has joined for the today's class. So if you have any questions, 5-10 minutes, I can take up the questions and we can end up the
See, I
session.
have a doubt.
Yes, Narsi.
Is it every time that we load a file from .csv, it will be by default text, right?
By default, it is a text by default.
And Excel by default, it will alphanumeric.
Alphanumeric means generally we call it as any data type, what we call
Any
it
data.
as.
So though the sheets are correct, they have a still Power BI reads like this every time. Is it correct?
Yes. By
And
default,
every time we load, we have to rectify the data type every time.
Not required, but we have to verify whether the correct data type has been chosen or not. Okay, why? Because today there is not a problem. So tomorrow what happens here is, see, if we ignore that error, what will happen here is nothing happens. Everything is fine. Now let us say that you create a report. Okay. In the report, what it will come now in the same report, if I do that, if I based on the same data, if I do a report. So let us say that in the report, we have to get total how many rows are there? Somewhere around 60,999 or 60,399.
Yeah.
But what is the count will come? 60,398 only will come.
Because error is there.
Okay, because one error is there, right? So due to that, what happened? You think that what is the idea? 60,388 is a correct number of records. You think that. You give the report to that. You give the report to your user. So the user says that no, I'm getting 60,398, 99 records, but your report is showing 60,399 records. So due to the mismatch of the data or due to some missing value, so your reports will be affected with this data. So that is the reason we have to test all the quality of the data and all these things, verifications, transforming of the data. All these things should be done here. Based on this data only, we'll create the reports.
So that means every time you load the report or refresh, it's better that you always do the auto detect. So to see whether there are any errors.
You have to detect, auto detect, and as well as we are going to do some profiling tools also will use this.
That's a mandatory.
Everything is mandatory. We have to verify that. Even small data set also we have to verify. We cannot ignore. Some kind of a checklist will be there. We have to follow the checklist. In the checklist, first thing is data type, whether data types are matching or not. Everything we have to verify that. But if you import the data from a database system, you don't have this problem. Whatever the data type is there, same data type will be applied here automatically. Okay. Fine. Yes. Somebody is asking a question. Yeah. Any more, guys? Any questions if you have? Can you please convert the employee number? Yes, absolutely. Employee number, this is home ribbon. We have ascending is there already. By default, the data is in already ascending order. If you want descending, I can put it in descending order. So 12 to 1. So 1 to 12, 12 to 1. It is in the descending order now. Right? Okay, right. Anyone guys? Any more questions?
Hi, sir. I have small.
Yes, yeah, sure.
Yeah. In the Power BI, you have some report like 30,000 of records. We have 10 columns. So I am replaced with the new one. Already someone has been resigned. I joined with his place. I'm opening the transform the data. I'm able to see only 3 columns. We have a data. Rest of the columns I'm unable to see. But we have a records on 30,000. What is the reason? How can we?
Reason means you have to find the steps, right? So that is the reason I clearly.
We have a appendix applied steps. So there is no any steps here.
No. Okay. So you are saying that steps are not there.
Yeah.
But that means data. That means it is showing you in the transform ribbon. It is showing you all the 30,000 records.
Yes. When select the one column, it's showing the 30,000 records. But I have only 10 columns we have. But 3 columns we have a data. Rest of the columns I'm unable to see. That how can you identify this?
Here in the here only you can.
Okay.
No. I'm asking about is in the report your level you're asking or in the transformation level.
Yeah, in the report level also I am unable to see that. I'm going with the transform also, it will not able to see the rest of the records. But might be, I think it will be filtering or
filtered.
anything.
It may be filtered. See, whenever we see the data here, see what is my point here is in transformation, are you able to see all the columns or all the records, 30,000 records and all the 10 columns? Are you able to see it or not?
No, I'm unable. I'm unable to see. Only 3 columns I am see. Rest of the 7 columns I don't have any data.
That means columns are there or data was not there.
Data is there, but sometimes it will be filtering. I don't know how to remove the filters about all this rest of the
maybe
column.
there is going to be some kind of a filters may be there. See, there may be some kind of a filters. Rows are filtering means rows are going to be unable to see means they have been filtered. So either they may be filtered at the, if you apply the filter here, you can't see the filters here now. If I'll tell you one thing, sir, I can't see, for example, here there are going to be how many rows are there? For example, in this case,
12 rows is there.
12 rows are there. Just give me a second. I will create one small report. I'll create it just to make you understand the concept. So there it is going to be 12 records are there. Just give me a second. Let me load the data. Okay. Now I'm going to the report level. Let me go to the report level now. In the report level, I'm creating a table. I'm creating same data. It's a small data only, right? So I'm taking employees here, employee number. I'm taking employee name, and employee name, employee number, and salary, and the department number. This is the data what I have taken here now. Now what is happening now? Let me remove the summarization so that we can see the data. Don't summarize. Okay, so if you can see here, can you see that the same 14 records, we can see it, right?
Yes.
Employee number, you put it here. You can see all the 14 records, what we can see with the data here now. Now the thing is, if I apply any filter here now, how they will apply now? For example, only 10 department numbers are there. So what they will do is, they will apply one filter here now. So where is the filtering? It is going to be basic filtering. I will say 10s, 20s only, they can see that. So now report level, you can see there is only 5 records only they can see. But in the transformation level, they can see 14 records, they can see that. So if you find that kind of a problem means the meaning is going to be nothing but they have filtered something at the report level.
Okay. Yeah.
Understood?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, fine. By default, see, Vijayender, so that's a problem. Can you see there? Data type is ABC. So whenever the data type is ABC, what will happen? It is going to be shows you as n, which is going to be string type of data type. So string type of data type means what will happen? 9 will come first and 1 at the last. So change the data type, you can find the difference. Change the data type, Vijayender, yeah? Change the data type. It's showing clearly as ABC. So change the data type, then it will show you 1 to how much is there? I think 18, 19 is there, I think so. I can see up to 19, 20. It will show up to 20 is the value. Okay. Fine, guys. Any more questions, guys? I think some of you have joined, 6 or 7 people have joined for the today's class, I think. Do you have any questions regarding the previous classes or anything? If you have, I can just clarify those questions and you can end up the session for today.
Hello.
Yes, yes, yeah, hello. Yeah, Sarika, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have one question.
Yes, yes, yeah. Go ahead.
Sir, what about the project which we have to upload in on the resume, sir?
Yes, I'll tell you some projects. I'm also going to make you to do one project. Basically one common project called as an HR projects are there, or some kind of a churn data set examples are there. So I'm going to make you to do 2 projects. So depending on your expertise, depending on your interest, I'll tell you which type of projects are recommended for what type of experience. At that time, you can decide what projects you want to do. 2 projects I'll explain the class. Another 4 projects I'm going to give you. You can do up to, that is up to you whether you are interested if you do them. I'll help you, I'll guide you to do them. But 2 projects I'm going to do it in the class. One is for HR department is one example I'm going to tell you. And one more is going to be churn detection example. I'm going to show you an example.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Remaining 4 projects you can do by yourself. That is up to you. If you want, if you're interested, you can do it. Otherwise, you can skip it. No worries.
Okay, sir. If I want to meet offline for the project perspective, can I get help from you, sir?
Yeah, you can get it from, if see, if you everything nowadays we are working online only, everything we are working. So we'll be there, we'll create a group for our batch. So in that group we can discuss them. So everything we can do that. If you want to come offline also, but you should be located in Hyderabad, because we are located in Hyderabad. If you want to just come and meet me, and if you want to work offline, you can just come to Hyderabad. I'll tell you the location, you can come there. I will be there at DURGASOFT. So if you want, we can meet me there and you can take the help from me also.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine. Right. Any more, guys? Any more questions? Okay, so let us end up the session for today, guys. And the guys who has joined for today's class, so please attend 2 or 3 classes. I'll ask my backend team to share the recorded videos. So they'll share the recording videos of demo sessions, go through them, and you can just complete, you can join the course by taking the registration. And whatever the classes you have missed, the main classes, I will just take a backup on Saturday and Sunday. I'll take the backup session, guys. Okay. Thanks for today. We'll meet up in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you guys. Yes, I'll upload it. Prem Sai, right? Sure. Yep. So thanks for today. We'll meet up in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you guys.